During the Lucky Charms commercial.
You don't want to talk a lot during the season? Or?
No, not really.
Is that intentional, or y'all just get busy?
I mean, we're older. We don't really have much to talk about now. You know?
What is it about him that you think has made him so? Obviously, you both have been very successful in the league, but about Justin specifically, what is it about him that makes him so tough to guard and makes him so successful as an NFL receiver?
Just his routes in general. The way he gets open, you know, his body movements. Of course, we all see that when he runs routes. That's why he's one of the best.
Go for it. Go ahead. How's the adjustment been working with Jake this week as QB1, taking all the first starter reps?
It's pretty similar to Joe. I mean, we're really just getting used to the time with him, getting used to the speed with him, because we really haven't had that many reps in camp with him. So really just catching up on the speed.
How much of an adjustment is that?
I mean, it's not really a lot to adjust with. It's just him feeling the speed of his receivers. Really, that's all it is.
From talking to guys inside the locker room, Jamar, even to Zach, there seems to be a lot of confidence in Jake that he can keep this thing going. Are you confident, and if so, why?
Yeah, I think pretty much everybody in the locker room is pretty confident in Jake. Jake's showing what he could do. He's been here for the past couple years, and you know he's been doing his job when he's been called on. He's won tough games for us in bad positions, so you know he's found his way to dig himself out the hole.
Did you say anything to him before that last drive? Did anybody say anything to him on that last drive?
I mean, yeah, I really just tell him be himself out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always push him to be himself, and he's gonna push me to be myself. Same way with T. You know, as long as I push everybody the same. You know.
Was there anything specific after Mitch's touchdown on Sunday that you said to him? I saw you guys had a little conversation afterwards. Was it just like a, hey, welcome to the league sort of thing? Or
no, I just told him, you keep making plays, you're going to be somebody else's number one. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You know, he keep making plays like that, and he's going to be in the league for a long time.
What were your thoughts on that? I mean, first catch, you know, one-handed touchdown, you know, just...
I expect it from him. If I'm being completely honest, I seen it in camp. I seen what he could do in camp, and in camp, you know, that's when he really starstruck me, and by his routes, his hands, his releases. So I know he could do it all.
What traits do you need to be a true number one?
Say it again.
What traits does a guy need to be a true number one in the league?
I mean, as a receiver, you got to get open, of course. You got to catch the ball, of course. I really just want to say having a dog mentality. Not a lot of guys will have that. You just got to be a playmaker, coming down to making contested catches when it's crunch time.
Do you like making sure corners know you're a physical guy? Like if they try to press you, like you never really shied away from any of that. Is that something that you enjoy, letting them know that it's going to be a long day in that regard?
Majority of the time, corners already know I'm a physical player, so they try to change my style up and make me play finesse, which is not bad. It's something I can do, but they just try to change my game up and try to make me play without being as physical as I am.
You take that as a compliment to a degree?
I mean, yeah, they're trying to take away something that I'm good at.
Is there any part of you that with Joe out now, you being the best player on the team on offense, have any feelings of needing to do anything more from a leadership standpoint?
I mean, yes and no. I still want to be myself at the end of the day, still want to be my authentic self, but also want to speak up more, because that was, I'm not going to say that was Joe's job, but that was more of his role, I want to say. Just being a leader, more of a vocal leader, really, like Zach told me at the beginning of the year. And now this is the moment where, you know, I have to speak up a little bit and just let the guys know, like, we got to make sure we're on top of it today, Thursdays, Fridays, any day.
I'm assuming Joe hasn't really been around this week, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but with his absence in here, how does that feel not having Joe around?
I mean, it's definitely different. I mean, your star quarterback is not in the room every day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it feels different, but it's a part of football, man. It's something that every team goes through. Unfortunately, not everybody going through what we're going through, but everybody go through the same thing. It's just about how you react to it and how you adjust to the situation.
Jamar, is the Vikings defense that much different than it was in 23? How are they different?
I mean, still early in the season to say how different they are for real, because they haven't put a lot on film. But you know, they're still majority of the same team. They still run their zero. They present their zero. Their cross dog looks, they still do that. Now they just play a lot more zone than usual. So it's pretty much the difference.
Is that a thing where y'all need the ground game to be good if they're going to play that much
Say it one time.
Is that a thing where you're going to need the run game to be really good if they're going to play that much zone? Is how important is that for y'all?
I mean, we need every aspect of the game to play good, not just the running game, pass, special teams, defense, everything.
If they're running the ball, if y'all are running the ball well, does that make it that much easier if they're going to play that much zone?
If we're running the ball well, just keep running the ball. Why stop?
After the game on Sunday, you posted on your Instagram story clips of Jake's touchdown, Mitch's touchdown, and T's touchdown, but nothing of your own game, which is pretty great in itself. Why? Was there a reason for that?
Just proud of my guys. It was a lot of emotions going on. For me, that game just going through adversity, me being tired, seeing Joe go down. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot for me. So I was just taking a moment and just looking at what the guys doing for what the team does, man, and just taking it all in. That's all.
Along those lines, how tough is it to see Joe go through this again? You've been through with it for so many years. For him to have another injury of this kind of severity, how tough is it as one of his good friends seeing that happen again to him?
It sucks. It sucks, but for me, I just try to make sure I keep him company. Make sure his spirit's still high. Make sure he's still, active a little bit, not down on himself. All the small things that just keeps him above being hard on himself.
Are there any instances now with Jake being QB1 that you find yourself looking for, either advice or from other wide receivers who have been with him, for the last year, instead of them sort of coming to you just because they're more familiar with working with Jake?
No.
Or do you talk to Jake more? Just to
I would talk to Jake more than anything, just because me and Jake on the field, not the other receivers. And I can't go off of what Jake used to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year now. We all got better from last year, so we all expect different from each other. And the only way we can capitalize on stuff like that is being in a situation where it's different that we've never been in.
There are going to be people, Jamar, now with Joe being out, that are going to write this team off and say you guys can't make the playoffs. Is that a mistake?
It's an opinion. I mean, everybody has an opinion. We really don't care. It's outside noise. We got to worry about what's in our locker room, control what we can control, and that's how we're going to win games.
I don't know how much of a chance you've had to speak to Joe, but are you able to say how he's doing, how he's handling all this?
I haven't actually, no. Today I'm going to try to go to his house after, just go chill with him. But, I haven't. I mean, I talked to him right after the game, and we didn't even talk to each other. I walked up to him, we gave each other a look, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm going to finally go talk to him.
Does this feel different than maybe some of the other ones he's picked up over the years?
What do you mean?
Like, based on just asking, does this injury maybe feel a little bit different compared to the other ones he's had, the knee, the wrist, kind of the vibes from it? Do you get a different sense? Is it just another thing he's got to deal with, or does it feel a little different to you?
If anyone has an injury, I think it's just an injury. I think I don't really know how to answer that question. I feel like it's another injury I'm dealing with, he's dealing with, the team's dealing with. It's just something we got to go through.
In 2023, we saw him on the sideline with the earphone and in street clothes helping Jake out. But during the week, what kind of things did he do to stay involved to help you, or was he pretty much just shadowing Jake and helping him along?
Can't answer that because I don't really know fully. But around that time, he was just always being, extra on the receivers, just making sure, we locked in and stuff like that. But with Jake, I can't really say. I'm pretty sure he was probably helping him, just giving him tips and stuff.
He came back from the knee injury, and you all go to the Super Bowl. He came back from the wrist injury, and both you and him both had a great season. What is it about Joe that allows him to come back from that type of adversity as strong as he has in the past?
I just think his mindset is really just really strong, of overcoming everything he's been through and stuff that he will go through. I just think he has a strong mindset of just not letting him get on himself about everything. I think the fact that he wants to be great at everything he does is why he's so good in sports, not just in sports, just off the field also. So, he has a great mindset and great head on his shoulders.
How much do you enjoy watching, breaking down defenses, just studying other teams? How much do you enjoy doing that as you get ready for a game?
Well, I only get excited if I really see something that really bites my eye. I'm not telling you what it is, but that's the only time I really get excited when I'm watching film. Majority of the time, I'm just trying to find little techniques I could just pick up, something small that the defense does.
You pass another milestone, something 400 catches, 14 catch thing, was also a record. Does it matter? Does it matter? You mentioned with some of these guys.
It matters only because we got the win, yeah. So I'm happy. If we didn't win, I wouldn't care. But as long as we got the W with it, then it's pretty cool to hear it.
16 targets is a really big number. Is there a number that is ever too much? I mean, that's kind of a dumb question.
Hell no. I'm about to say, of course not.
But you talked about you retired. You were gassed.
I was.
But so is there a point where it becomes man?
Yeah and no. If I'm being completely honest, it's yes and no. It depends how tired you are, and it also depends on I got a good bond with Zach on if it's going to be one of those type of games, and if it is, then I could talk to him on how I want to go about it on the field and how many plays. But overall, no, I would want as many targets as possible.
Jamar, you said that next, really the only thing that you want now is to win a Super Bowl. Knowing how much of a big part of that Joe is for you guys to be the offense that you want to be and be the team that you want to be, there's a lot of conversation right now about the Bengals' style of play and how Joe's playing and the offense is structured. Has it led to too many hits on him? And is this style of play for both the offense and Joe sustainable for him long term? Do you have any thoughts on that right now, or do you think that'd be something maybe you'd evaluate at the end of the year?
So and so. It's I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something out of my control. But then again, it's I don't really know what's going on back there. Also, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the protections that they're doing. I don't know what's going on because my head is turned, and my only job is to be prepared for Joe alerting me off a hot blitz, a hot zone, or just getting man coverage. So that question is something for upstairs at Zach. I feel like.
I guess we didn't ask you, what happened on your end of the play? You had the one-on-one on that side. They said it was a pick aside. How do you feel like that route went for you?
What play?
Joe's play where he got sacked and he got hurt.
Play he got hurt on, yeah. I don't even remember. I just remember walking back to the huddle and somebody telling him to sit down on that play. That's the last thing I've ever really remember on that play.
What did you think when you heard that and saw that?
I just was like, who he talking to? And I looked back and I seen Joe sitting down, so I didn't really know what was going on.
Are you allowed to griddy in Minnesota in Justin's house? Is that allowed?
If he doesn't want me to, I want to do it. If he doesn't want me to do it, then I'm going to do it now purposely. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to piss him off though.
You can guarantee that you will. If you get in, you're going to do it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you have to have. You got to kind of be fired up for this. He's on the other side of the ball.
Who knows what I'll do when I get in the end zone? Maybe I might get a fine this week. Who knows?
But you must be. To go up against this guy. You guys are the two best receivers in the league. If you look at it for the last 5 years, and your friends, so you must get entirely jacked up with it.
No, if we were checking each other, we'd always be in the end zone a lot. But since we played the same side of the ball, it's a little difficult. But we're gonna talk a little trash after. But during the game, we won't say nothing to each other. Sure.
Was it cool last year that both y'all were first team All-Pro? Is there something that you guys discussed that at all? The fact that y'all got to both share that honor?
No, we don't really share stuff like that. We don't really get excited for stuff like that. No.
Why not?
I just think we're immune to it. I feel like we expect it from each other. You know, we've been pushing each other for so long. It's like we expect each other to be at the highest level.
Did you see the clip? The clip a couple of years ago where Jake yelled into the camera, "They never should have cut me."
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of that? What is it like, knowing the quarterback plays with that kind of fire?
Confidence, a lot of confidence on the shoulders. I love it. I mean, that's what you want in a quarterback. That's what you want as a receiver. So he loves opportunities. I love them too.
All right, thanks, Jamar.